let's cut to the chase. There are 3 reward systems you should know about. The first is this pre-registration update notifier. Basically, you pre-register for every coming update. This one is for the next update. It's a Baron update coming up. When you do pre-register, you'll get 10 custom draw tickets. I'm assuming it's either sent to your email or just sent to your account, so try using the email that's linked to your account. Otherwise, you potentially may run into issues. So just do this, pick your operating system, put in your email, agree, and then pre-register, and that's all you need to do. The event period started from the global launch, I believe only Wednesday, up until the next update, and I believe we can do this every single time there's an update coming out. I will obviously have videos that will remind you to do this, that way you don't miss out on the free draw tickets. Now, one more thing you should know about is this recent National Hunter event. From my understanding, we just go to the link here. I'll have it linked down below, don't worry. Once you go to the link, all you need to do is go down below, pick one of the hunters you want to choose. I believe these are all streamers, I recognize some of them. So once you select one, you press submit. It will prompt you to log in, so make sure you are logged in. And then once the event period ends, I believe there's a few days left. When it happens, you'll get gold sent to your inbox, and then you also have a chance to get 20 custom draw tickets, which is very nice. Now, it is only for 20 people, but if we check right here, there's actually only around 8,000 people that did participate so far. I know 20 out of 8,000 isn't the best odds, but still, at least you have a chance. Regardless, the free gold for a 1-second activity is obviously good enough. So definitely be sure to do this. And then one more thing you should do is go to the creator page Netmarble has. This basically lets viewers support a content creator. So if you go ahead and support me, I believe Netmarble sends us free codes to give out to the viewers, and also over time, I believe based on the purchases the viewers make, they'll give me some sort of kickback, and whenever I do receive that, I'll do giveaways on this channel. Since it wouldn't make sense for me to keep that, it is rightfully the viewers, so be sure to support us. We have 463 supporters so far. I believe we're the 2nd ranking for supporters so far, so thank you everyone for supporting us. We're also 7 in the creator rankings. This has to do with the activity, so as people do support us and they rank up the activity number, our ranking goes up for this year. So thanks again for everyone who has supported us. Let me know in the comments if you support us. I'll be sure to like and heart your comment. And also on a side note, thank you so much for all the support lately. We went from 30,000 subs to close to 40,000 in under a week. So a huge thanks to all the viewers. I will have a 40k giveaway coming up. I'll make sure it's absolutely amazing, since I appreciate the support so much. And I did want to do a quick channel update. So our goal for this account is to basically start getting a team together. Right now my summons have been very sparse. I've been trying to figure out the best composition to go for. Right now, obviously with Chaw's banner, I want to maximize on her, and I'm trying to purchase as many rate up tickets as I can to do a good summon and get a bunch of dupes for her. I believe right now we're at A3. I'll check in just a second. Let's quickly hop on that screen. Our hunter page, let's see where Chaw is, and yeah. So she is A3, and we also just got Jiwoo to A5 as well. That's a very nice plus. Honestly speaking, I think our current list of hunters is fairly decent. We have a very solid lineup. We have a lot of breaks and damage dealers, so we should be successful going forward. The only thing my account is lacking is artifacts. These artifacts are not ideal, and these sets aren't that great as well. I really need to start getting some better artifacts. I'm running the bare bones build right here, no sets, and also terrible stats. That is the one thing my account is desperately lacking, and also levels for my weapons. I need to get a bunch of weapon enhancements. I'll probably have to buy those. I might as well, they are very helpful. So my current goals are getting better artifacts, getting better sets, and obviously they need to match our hunters. They can't just be the stat bonuses we need. These sets do play a very important role, so I'll have to go for that as well. And also to craft the hunter exclusive weapons, I do have A2 for Jiwoo, and I do want Chaw's weapon all the way to A5. She probably does get the best benefit from her weapon. The same goes for Choi as well. These are 2 units you really want the weapons for. And I'm still a little bit sad that Choi did get left in dust. He's still a fantastic unit, don't get me wrong. It doesn't matter that crit got fixed. He still deals tons of damage, but I feel like he needs a little bit of love, but that's just my opinion. And there's also one more thing that I'm hoping I get over. that being gates, because, well, I know I've been making those daily purchases just to get the bonus shop reward, and yeah, we have a ton, and I mean a ton of gate keys in my inventory. This is probably close to maybe 50 gate keys, I'm not sure. It honestly is probably more. Someone can do the math for me. But yeah, I don't know if I'll actually be using these. I really, and I mean I really despise gates. I know everyone's in the same boat. If it wasn't for these sweeps to get daily, I probably would lose out on so many gate keys every single day. It's just not the funnest activity to do. I know they made it better by giving us 5 free sweeps, but for the game's official release, we did only have 3 of these available, so the fact that they boosted up to 5 makes me so thankful. I would be crying every single day having to do these gates manually, so a big thanks to the devs for implementing that. And I have to say my gates RNG has been pretty good, getting a lot of Traces of Shadow. This is where you get them. Once you go ahead and meet Chapter 8 and you unlock Icarus of Shadow, these will be your favorite resource since this is the upgrade material for your shadows. So this is why gates are just so important. Do not sleep on them. I might be sleeping on them, but you shouldn't. Do as I say and not as I do. And this is a clear example of what I mentioned earlier. I'm lacking in artifacts heavily. We only have 2 hunters of decent artifacts right now, so don't worry if you're in the same boat. Artifacts are not easy to get. Thankfully, because of the global release, we do have those additional tiers to our encore missions and instance dungeons, so if we hop into here, we can see they go all the way to tier 10, giving us up to 3 artifacts per run. This has actually made things much easier. I'll do a little example run here, just to show you how many artifacts we can get. The Great Arachnid is probably one of the easier bosses you can face. The only thing that makes it a pain is the constant heals it has. That's exactly why I love having Cha. She mitigates that healing ability. By mitigate, I mean completely turning it off, making it so that the enemy cannot heal. It is so fantastic, especially for that dragon boss we face. It makes it so it can't heal and can actually deal damage to it, breaking its arms, and start attacking the head. I'll have more videos on that shortly. Most of you haven't beaten, I believe, Chapter 14. That's when you can start doing those missions. It's definitely not one of the easiest bosses we have. You do need a lot of high-level hunters. So once you unlock Power of Destruction, you'll finally be able to face that dragon boss. And trust me when I say it isn't the easiest. Once you do that normal mode, it is exceptionally hard unless you have a ton of high-level hunters. And the next few videos I do plan on putting out is tier list videos for hunters and weapons. That is something I've been waiting on doing just so we get all the info in for Cha, since she has just been released, and I do want to make sure I recommend artifacts that apply to multiple hunters, making sure the sets are all correct. Otherwise you'll be wasting gold, wasting your resources, and I really don't want that to happen. So let's see the rewards we get for beating the Great Arachnid at tier 10. We got 5 legendary artifacts, and looking at these stats here, this one doesn't seem too good. This one here, the set isn't something I want, but the attributes aren't too bad, but I won't be using that. How about this one here? We have attack, more attack, HP, additional HP as well. Too bad it didn't have any crit. It would have made it such a perfect artifact, but this is one I could potentially use, so that isn't too bad. I'll put it in my back pocket. And how about this helmet here? We have attack, and oh, we have crit rate. That is something we always want. So this one isn't too bad as well. And how about this last one here? We have attack and HP and defense. No, I won't be using this one. So again, when it comes to artifacts, they are very hard to get one you'll actually end up using. From the list here, I don't think I'll use any of these. Maybe one, but we'll have to see. I'll compare it and see if it provides good stats. And we also do get a ton of epic artifacts as well. You can use these as well, don't worry. Epic artifacts aren't bad compared to legendaries. They just have one less stat that you do get later on. I believe you just get one less additional bonus as you do rank it up, so not a huge deal. An artifact with the proper stats will always be beneficial, so definitely don't sleep on your epic artifacts. So I did want to put in this clip here, just showing that you aren't guaranteed a bunch of legendary artifacts every single time. This time around we got 3, and obviously their stats aren't very good. I don't think any of these are very usable. This one here isn't too bad, I can probably use this for a defense unit, but all the other ones, and wait, hold on, we have additional attack, crit, and defense, and no, probably not. So yeah, artifacts are very finicky. It's tough to get a solid one on top of one that has a solid set towards it. I have gotten some artifacts that do have some terrible set effects, so it does hurt a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see if we can get a solid set coming in. And yeah, this was just a very quick update video. I just wanted to go over a few things, provide you those free resource links, and also reminding you of the creator support program. I'm excited to see when Netmarble is going to give us those rewards. I can't wait to give them out. So do go to that link, become a supporter, and stay tuned on this channel so I can tell you about every single free reward that is out there. That is my goal, making your gaming experience much easier than it already is. But yeah, that should be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like. I would appreciate if you subscribed as well. If you have any comments or concerns, drop them down below. I always try to reply or at least like the comment. And do stay tuned for more Solo Leveling Rise content. This is Zaf signing out.